Yes, children, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Am I audible to you, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, children. Other day, Sunday test results, any doubts regarding to Sunday test? We discussed or not? Ashwath, why many days you're absent, ma? Ashwath, are you there? Yes, Sriniket. Harshit is here in the class. Harshit.
Hello, ma'am.
Very good, Harshit. Good evening, Shrestha. Shrestha, Harshit. I think both are there, right? Shrestha. Congratulations,
Yes,
ma.
ma'am.
Any where you are doing error? Ashwath, very good.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ma'am, I had a fever for a few days, ma'am, and also
Oh,
my dad and mom they went out of town. That's why I couldn't attend.
okay. I kept a message to sir also. Manoj sir said maybe summer vacation children know somewhere. Sir said. Children, when die is thrown, list outcomes of a event of getting a not prime. Not prime, how many chances, children? What are 1 to 6? Which is not prime?
1, 4, 6.
Very good. It's 1, 4, 6. First option is not true. Second option is also not true because 5 included, 2 and 5 included. And the third option, 3 is included. That's why only option B is correct. When a die is thrown, list outcomes of an event getting a number greater than 5. That's only one chance, children, which is 6. Yeah, only outcome, which is 6. Yeah, the probability of, you see, children, that when a die is thrown, list outcome of an event getting number greater than 5, which is 6. This is an outcome. The probability of an event that cannot happen is probability of event that cannot happen. That means 0 probability. What is the answer, children? It's a 0 probability. Right. The probability of an event that is certain to happen. Certain to happen means it's a possible, children. Complete hope. It's a certain event means probability should be sure. Sure event, it's always 1. Very good. Very good. The probability of an impossible event, it's not at all possible.
0.
That's 0 possibility.
0.
Yeah. 0. Very good. It's 0. Children, the words, because you need to understand more about the terminology. That's why multiple ways I'm giving the test. Why again we are discussing the same concept means, if you have any way doubt, please let me know so we can discuss over here. Coming to the next, impossible event is 0. Which of the following is an experiment? Experiment is nothing but, what is an experiment, children? Tossing a coin, rolling a single 6-sided dice, choosing a marble from the jar, all of these. Tossing a coin is also an experiment. Rolling a single die, rolling a single 6-sided die is also an experiment. Choosing marble from the jar randomly, this is also an experiment. So all of these, yes, correct, absolutely correct.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ma'am,
Ashwath?
ma'am, some days I was absent, right, ma'am? I couldn't understand some of the questions.
Okay, don't worry about the part. If you have any doubts, we will discuss, because last year we discussed, I think, the same. Ashwath, we discussed, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, but this year it's
Yeah.
different a little bit.
Yeah. 1 minute, children. Please go through the rest of the questions. Yes, coming to the next one, children. Which of the following is an experiment and which of the following is an outcome? Outcome means it's nothing but result, children. Here, rolling a pair of dice is an experiment. Landing on red. You see, children, landing on red means the result. It is a result. Landing on red. Choosing two marble from a jar. Choosing two marble from a jar. Next, none of the above. Which is outcome, which is result here? Yes, which is the result, children? Outcome is nothing but. Yes, children, are you there or not? No one is not responding. Pranav.
Yes, ma'am, you're
Yes.
there.
Harish. Harshit.
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Yes. Harikartik.
Yes, ma'am.
Harikartik, other day you're asking what is an experiment, what is outcome, what is event. Yes.
No, I wasn't asking that. Ma'am was asking what is the difference between possibility, probability.
Those are connectivity words better. That's just connectivity words. Each and everything is connectivity. There is a slight variation, but each and everything is a connectivity words. Okay. Coming to the seventh one, you see here, which of the following is an outcome? Outcome is nothing but result, right?
Result of an experiment.
Yeah.
Landing on
Outcome. So here, if you see, rolling a pair of dice, it's an experiment. It's very clearly it's an experiment. Landing on red means it's a particular outcome. It came already. The result came landing on red. Choosing two marbles from the jar. Maybe either there is no sure event because whatever the marble you are choosing, whether it's green or red, or we are not going to. So what is the exact one here? Outcome. You can, maybe you have doubt on whether B or C. Is it B or C, children? Why it is B? Why it is not C? Yes, please. Yes, Ashwath, are you playing?
No, ma'am.
Why it is C? Why it is not B? Anyone in the class? Harshit?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, question is, there are the seventh question. If you look the question number 7, which of the following is an outcome? You have to choose outcome.
Ma'am, can
Rolling a pair of dice.
Ma'am,
Landing on red.
landing on red is the correct option because landing on red is the outcome of the experiment to and rolling a pair of dice using two marbles from a jar is experiments and B1 landing on red is outcome.
Okay. So option B is correct here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Good. The probability of getting number 10 in a die throw of a dice is 10 in throw of a dice. Is it possible?
No, ma'am.
What are the getting numbers? What are the probability of getting the numbers? 1 to 6.
Mhm.
But here 10. 10 means impossible event, right?
Ma'am, probability
Impossible
is 0.
0. Very good. The probability of dash event is 1.
Sure.
Impossible, sure, exclusive, mutually exclusive.
Sure, ma'am.
Sure event is always 1, children. Impossible event is 0. Sure event is 1. Who is waiting in waiting room? Oh, sorry. It's drinking. Right. Coming to the question number 10, the probability of dash event is 0. Impossible event. Coming to the next one, when your dice is thrown, the list of outcomes of event getting composite number.
Ma'am, this one I got wrong, ma'am.
Huh?
This one I got wrong, ma'am. I chose 1, 4, 6.
Oh, you wrote 1, 4, 6. One is not a prime nor it's not neither prime nor composite, right?
1, ma'am.
What is the answer here?
C, 4 answer.
Yes. Option
No. C.
D or C?
C, ma'am.
C, ma'am.
Ma'am, C.
Who is that fellow is telling C?
Ma'am, me,
C.
ma'am. I said.
Correct. C is correct. Someone said D, none of these. I'm asking about when a dice is thrown, list outcomes of an event getting composite number. What are composite number? More than 2 factors. More than 2 factors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
First option is not true. Why? Because 2 is a prime number, right? It's not composite number. That's why option C is correct here. When 2 coins are tossed one after another, list outcomes getting at least 1 head.
TH, HT,
Coins
HH.
are tossed. 2 coins are tossed one after other. List
Ma'am.
outcomes of getting, yeah.
D.
D.
Option D. Outcomes of getting at least 1 head. At least 1 head, because one case is not possible. What is that case? Tail and tail. Rest all the cases are possible. So here tail head, head tail, or head head. Yes. The D option is correct. Very good. The event which cannot happen is called. Which cannot happen. It's 0 possibility. It cannot happen means it's an impossible event. Please
Impossible.
remember the words, children. It cannot happen means impossible event. What are the outcomes of tossing 2 coins together?
Ma'am, option A, H, H,
There are
T,
four
T, T.
outcomes. 4
Yes.
outcomes. Yes. Very good. That's all. 15th one, the coin is tossed 3 times. The total number of possible outcomes.
Could be C now.
All the time you have to check, children.
6.
2 cube. It's 2 cube. It's not 6. It's 2 cube. A coin is tossed 3 times.
8, ma'am.
8.
Ma'am, I
It's 2
put 6,
cube.
ma'am. I put
Huh?
6. I put 6,
No,
ma'am,
no.
but the answer is 8.
No, beta, this is one formula you have. This is 2
2
to the
cube
power
minus
n.
1.
So here
2
2
cube
cube 3 times. Number of times. N is nothing but how many times are tossed? N 3 times. 2 to the power n means 2 cube. It is
2 cube minus 1.
8. Good. Dice, this formula even I did not say with you, children. Please remember, if any coin is tossed n number of times, the total number of outcomes is 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n. So here 3 times coin is tossed. Suppose a coin is tossed 10 times. What is the number of possible outcomes? A coin is tossed 10 times. The total number of possible outcomes are 2 to the power 10, right? Yeah, 2 to the power 10. Please remember, that's more important. A dice is thrown 2 times. The number of possible outcomes? A dice means 6, right?
dice
Yes.
is
Yes, ma'am.
6 to the power 2,
6 possibilities.
36 minus
Six.
1.
How many possibilities? 6 possibilities. So 6 square. 6 square is
36.
36. Very good.
Ma'am,
Same
36.
formula. 36. Correct. The same formula. Whatever the formula we are using. So possibilities is 6.
Ma'am,
So
but
6
ma'am, in the last question, we saw that
question here.
a coin
What is it?
coin is
Coin tossed either head or tail, right?
yes, ma'am, but coin is tossed 3 times. It's head or tail.
That's why, beta. That's
2 to
why
the power
general
3.
formula. I am telling about general formula. If coin is tossed, what are the possible outcomes? Either head or
Ma'am,
tail. There
ma'am,
are
what
two
I'm saying
outcomes.
is, what I'm saying is, here the
Hmm.
formula was 2 to the power 3 minus 1. But in 16th question, it was
Hmm.
it was
No 2 to the power minus, only 2 to the power n, ma. No 1, no minus, nothing. 2 to the power
ma'am.
n.
But when I saw, ma'am, when I was checking the result, I got
Hmm. No,
8
no,
was the
no, please.
answer.
That's wrong, wrong. That's wrong. Please check once. Maybe some condition they will give. That's why you may get a -1 there.
It-
Please. Please check that, and once again you review that part where you read
Ma'am,
that. It's
Ma'am, I got HHH, HTH,
uh,
HHT,
uh,
THH, HTT, TTH, THT, TTT. So there are 8 outcomes. 8 outcomes. So coin is tossed 3 times. Then how is it related, ma'am? Because when in 16th question dice is thrown 2 times, it's 6 to the power 2. It's 36, right, ma'am? So
Very good question you are asking. Let me help you. So if you are taking 2 die, yes, what is the possibility of die is thrown 2 times? Your dice is thrown 2 times. If you first time, if your die is thrown, how many possibilities are there for you?
ma'am, 1 minute, let me check.
Ma'am, one die.
Yes, no, it's together the
Ma'am,
word something. Yeah.
6 outcomes are there.
Coins. 6 possibilities. Simply remember it's 6 square better 36. Here 2 possibilities, 2 cube, it's 8. Same way you remember somewhere. If you have any doubt, please let me know where you saw such a certain situation. We will go through that. Total number of outcomes when a ball is drawn from a bag of 3 red, 5 black, 4 blue balls. So total number of outcomes when a ball is drawn from a bag which contains so there are 3 plus 5 plus 4. Those are the total number of balls. 3 plus 5 plus 4 together, how much? It's 12.
12.
So the number of outcomes is
12.
12. 12. 12.
Ma'am, but how is it related, ma'am? The 15th question. If we see a coin is flipped 3 times, the number of the outcomes in a coin is head or tail. It is flipped 3 times. So how many? It's 8. If we see 2 to the power 3 minus 1, 2 to the power 3 whole, I think minus 1 is equal to 8. And a dice is thrown 2 times.
No, 2 to the power 3 minus. How you will get it is 8?
2 to the power 3 whole to minus 1.
Whole minus, okay, 7 times. Possibilities are, you are telling about possible outcomes are 7.
No, 8. Ma'am, because 2 to the power 3 is okay. Ma'am, understood, ma'am. I thought 2 to the power 3 is 9, ma'am.
Oh, okay, reverse you think. 3 square you thought, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hope you understood, ma. It's 2 to the power n. That's 2 cube, which is 8, and 6 square, that is 36. Next, same question. Total number of this is also done. Which of the following are equally likely outcomes? Equally likely outcomes means other day we are taking, right? We discussed also in our textbook. The point is exactly given same like that. Which of the following are equally likely outcomes? Tossing a coin, getting head or tail, while throwing a die, getting any one of 6 numbers, both A and B, number of none of these. Yes.
Ma'am, so the
What is that?
formula is number of possible outcomes by number of outcomes, ma'am.
No, which of the following are equally likely outcomes?
Ma'am, test.
See, children, what is the
A and
meaning
B.
for equally likely? If you
Ma'am,
see here,
which all have the outcome of one by total number of experiment.
Outcome
One
of an
by total.
experiment are equally likely if
Ma'am,
each
so-
has same chance of occurring. Yes
Yes,
or no?
ma'am.
If each has same chance of.
Ma'am, basically it's one by total number of outcomes. One by total number of outcomes. If all of the events have one by total number of outcomes, then they're equally likely outcomes.
No, equally likely outcomes means occurring of same chance. Say,
Ma'am,
tossing a coin, getting head or tail.
Ma'am, that's what I'm saying. Ma'am.
While 1 minute, Nana. While throwing a die, getting any one of 6 numbers. Any one of 6 numbers means 1 by 6, 1 by 6. Tossing equal chances. Here, tail or head or tail, head or tail, head or tail. Any one of 6 numbers. The terminology you should do. So, is it both A and B? For 18, what is the answer given, children?
Both A or B.
Ma'am, it is both A and
No,
B.
it's none of this is given, ma'am.
Ma'am, actually it's both A and B, ma'am, because tossing a coin, getting head or tail, they're 1 by 2, 1 by 2. And while throwing a die and any one of numbers, 6 numbers, it's 1 by 6, 1 by 6, all of them are 1 by 6. So
Equal,
both A
all
and
of
B
them
are
having
equally outcome.
yeah. Once again, please go through the equally likely means having same chance of has the same chance of occurring. Each has the same chance of occurring, right? Both A and B is correct, children. Maybe it's option. None of this is wrong here. Both options A and B. A coin is tossed 100 times with following frequency: head 25, tail 75. How many outcomes are possible here? How many outcomes are possible here?
2 outcomes, ma'am. One is head and one is tail.
Very good. Only 2 outcomes, right? Any other outcomes you will get rather than head and tail?
No, ma'am.
Only 2 outcomes. Tossing a coin is an example of experiment, right? It's not an event, it's an experiment. This sample space, this all terminology will learn in your senior classes, children. That's about today. Only the thing you have to correct this part, this 18th one. Tossing coin, getting head is half chance and the tail is also half chance. Any one of the number is 1 by 6. So equal. So both options A and B is correct. 1 minute, children. I'll check the solution for this. What is the solution given?
Ma'am, which question, ma'am?
Question number 18.
It's actually the answer is B. I think you're viewing any.
Data handling, right? That's is it data handling, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Minute one. Let me check the options. I think both A and B
No,
is
ma'am,
correct.
it's
Why
both
they
A and B.
mentioned it's none of these? Why it is mentioned none of these?
Ma'am, you can maybe change the result, ma'am.
Huh?
You can change the correct option.
I can change. Why it is given? 1 minute, let me check.
Ma'am, then I would be getting 65 marks, I think.
Hey, see, there is what is there given? Tossing a coin, probability head or tail is half. The probability of 1 is 1/6. But in this case, it's not equally.
Ma'am, maybe
It's-
they're comparing the A.
These two
A
things,
question.
yeah, these two things they're comparing, ma'am.
Ma'am, but
That's-
ma'am, then why did they put a separate option for tossing a coin and be?
Actually, the question can be tested in different ways. Only the thing, their point of view, they are taking these two things they're comparing.
Ma'am, but
They're
even then the way they formed the question, the answer should be C only.
But option A and B has equally likely chances, equally
Yes,
likely
ma'am.
outcomes, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's
Which of the following are equally likely outcomes? First one, half chance. Second one, 1/6. So both A and B is not equally likely. That's why option D correct, ma'am. Option D is only correct.
they did not tell to compare, right, ma'am? They're telling, see, they're
No,
like
Ashwath,
option A
Ashwath,
is separate, option B is separate, right, ma'am?
No, Ashwath, their question you have to listen. Look once again the question. There, but correct answer is correct. Question is also correct. Which of the following are equally likely outcomes? Equally likely outcomes means what is meaning of equally likely outcomes?
Ma'am, experiment where all of the outcomes have equal chances. Ma'am.
Same, right? So if coin is tossed, what is the probability? Half. If a die is thrown, what is the probability of getting any one of the number from 6? 1/6.
1/6.
Both are same.
Ma'am, they should have asked the question. Ma'am, but
No, this type of question you should be little wise and to answer this. So option D is only correct.
which of the following
Ashwath.
are
Which of the following are equally likely outcomes?
ma'am,
What is the meaning for equally likely outcomes?
they have equal chances of getting?
Each has the same chance of occurring. Each has same chance of occurring. In first case, you have half of the chance. In second case, you're getting 1/6 chance. That's why both A and B are not
Ma'am,
same.
Ma'am, here outcomes are equally likely if they have the same chance of occurring. They're comparing outcomes here in one experiment, but there they're asking which which experiment has equally likely outcomes. Ma'am, they did not ask that in which, if both of the experiments are having the all of the outcomes equal in both of the experiments together.
Suppose this question, same question you may get in your MSET. How you can answer? Please let me know. Children, okay, I accept. No, but option D is correct, children. Absolutely, option D is correct.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. I'll.
Yeah, you can please
I'll
go
see,
through. Yes, it's option D is only
following are
correct.
equally likely outcomes.
That's all your Sunday's test, children. Coming to the part of your leftover part in your subject, I think most of the questions are okay. Maybe a deck of cards is not there. That part also we discussed other day. How many red cards, how many black cards, children, how many ace, how many spades, how many diamonds, and how many hearts you have. Please go through that. Among that, how many kings, queens, and number cards, and what are number cards as well as? Yes. How many number cards? How many kings? How many queens? How many? Yes, children, did you please go through that part? If not, happen also class 7, you definitely class 8 you will get. Class 9 you will get. Class 8 it's not there. So we'll just review the points in this chapter. In order to draw meaningful inferences from the data, we need to organize the data systematically. Data can also be presented circular graph or pie chart. Circular graph shows a relationship between whole and its part. That's more important, children. Which graph shows the relationship between whole and its part means its pie chart or circular graph. Definitely 1 mark questions, they can test this type of question. There are certain experiments whose outcomes have an equal chance of occurring. There are certain experiments whose outcomes has an equal chance of occurring. Just now we saw random experiment is one whose outcomes cannot be predicted exactly in advance. We cannot predict in advance. So that's why we call it as random experiments. Yes, Ashwat.
Ma'am, I got the answer, ma'am. It's actually C, because in the question they were not trying to compare the experiments, but they were trying to find if both of the experiments were having outcomes equally likely. They were
Yes,
not trying to
yes.
compare both of the outcomes. They were seeing if option A has equally likely outcomes and option B doesn't have equally likely outcomes. That's one option. Or option B has equally likely outcomes. Option A doesn't have, or both have equally likely outcomes, but they're not actually comparing each other, but they're seeing each experiment if it has its outcomes equal to the other number of outcomes, like that.
Exactly,
They're
exactly,
actually not
exactly.
comparing the experiments, ma'am. So option C is correct.
Okay, very good. That's all, children. Because we are going with a certain, I think some questions even in the examination point of view also, they can test your thought process. So be aware such a questions. You please discuss in the classroom and multiple times, so you can have a clear idea whatever the type, what are the questions given like that. Now coming to random experiment means we did not predict exactly the outcomes. So outcomes is an experiment. Outcomes of an experiment are equally likely means they have same chance of occurring, and the probability of an event is nothing but a number of outcomes that make an event. That make an event means you can make it as a favorable events divided by total number of outcomes. Favorable number of outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. That's like a probability of an event. One or more outcomes of an experiment make an event. One or more outcomes of an experiment make an event. Chance and probability are related in day-to-day life. And one more thing, children, the sure event, the probability is 1. Impossible event, the probability is 0. Probability is always lies between 0 and 1. That's all the chapter, children. That's about your chapter number. And chapter number 4. What is your next chapter? Yes.
Ma'am, we did not solve the IMO.
We'll do, ma'am. We'll do once the syllabus is maybe quickly we are completing. Once it is over, we will chapter wise competency based questions also we can discuss. Okay.
Ma'am, then can we have quiz?
Surely we will, because we
Ma'am.
huh?
Squares.
Yes, ma'am.
Squares.
Quiz. You want to play quiz in this? Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Means next
No?
chapter.
Next chapter. What is the chapter? We will
Ma'am,
just
next
see
chapter
and
we can start tomorrow, ma'am, because tomorrow we'll get a lot.
okay, I will start, Ashwath. Don't worry about the chapter. Just what is the chapter? Next chapter, I want to know. What is the next
Square
chapter?
and square root.
Squares and square root.
Okay, squares and square roots. So you have to make one chart for yourself. You have to hang it in a reading room, children. 1 to 25. Sorry, so squares means 50, cubes means 25. 1 to 50 squares. You have to write in A4 sheet, and or else prepare a hanging pad and make it in your room. Hang it in your room so that you can frequently see that chart and you can learn more faster than 1 to 50. Anyway, 1 to 25, you know, children, what is 1 square? Can we come
Square
back
one,
from
ma'am.
25? Can we come back from 25? 25 square?
125.
Ray, 25 square.
Sorry. 625.
Very good. 24 square. Just 1 to 25 squares we will discuss, children.
Ma'am, I don't know
Then,
24, ma'am, but I know before 24.
24, we learned till 25 last. This year, once again, I should review. 1 square. What is 1 square, children?
1, ma'am.
Please prepare your table till 50, children. But in the yes, till 50,
Ma'am,
and
I
you
know
check the
on-
units place and squares and square roots. What are the units places are occurring also? Minute, children.
Ma'am, I know only until 20, ma'am.
You know only
Until
10.
no, ma'am, 20.
20. Okay. Because you know 20 tables perfectly, that's why you know
Yes, ma'am.
20, right?
Ma'am,
1
1
into
square
1.
1.
Hmm.
Ma'am, you can write directly, right, ma'am? 4.
Directly? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. 4.
3 square,
9,
9, 4 square,
16,
16, 5 square,
25,
25.
yes, square, 36,
36,
7 square,
49.
49. Children, square numbers, what are the units place? So you have to check.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. For 1,
Based on this,
for 1 and 9,
based on
for
this,
1,
I'm asking.
8 square
64,
64, 9
9
square
81,
81,
10
10 square
square
100.
100.
Ma'am, for 1 and 9, the end number of the square is 1, ma'am. For 2 and 8 is 4. For 7 and 3 it is 9. For 6 and 4 it is 6. And for 5 it is 5. 14
What
square
is 14 square?
289.
14 square, I'm asking.
216, ma'am.
Check it, children. I did not. Whatever the memory I'll write. Please check it. 14 square, it is
225.
correct.
Ma'am, it's
16
correct.
square,
16 square.
is it 256?
Yes, ma'am, 256.
17 square,
289.
289. 18 square,
384, ma'am.
324.
324. 19 square,
19 square 361.
20
square.
square,
400, ma'am.
400. Right. Now, same way, go back to 21 square, 441. 22 square,
484.
484. 23 square,
Ma'am,
5.
529. 529.
Very good. 24 square,
Ma'am, 576.
57. Yes, 25 square, 625. Children, the rest of till 26 to 50, you please prepare the table. And I'm going to check on the next class whether you prepared your chart or not. Till
Ma'am,
25, I wrote.
I'll send
Yes,
photo.
because now you have to check if one square units place of 1 square is square number is 1 only. For two square of units place is 4.
4.
Same way for 3, 9, 4, 6, 5, 5, same, 6, 6, same, 7 for 7, 9 for 8, 4, 9, once again 1, 10, 0 means 0. Okay. You please make sure that the part of units place digits in square numbers also. Next class we will discuss those things, children. That's all for the day. And coming to the part of, you're asking about, did I share the screen just now? Okay. Which chapter you want to play the quiz, children?
Ma'am, the one that we discussed, ma'am, in test, ma'am, test.
This one?
Data handling.
Okay.
Ma'am, a
What are
product
the chapters
number.
completed till now, children?
Data handling, we completed understanding quadrilaterals. We
Okay.
completed rational numbers. I think that's
Shall I
it.
give understanding quadrilaterals quiz so
Okay,
that
ma'am.
how much you
Ma'am.
are remembering? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you people are so smart. When I'm teaching, you can acting like listening, but you will forget the things. So we are going quiz with what? With Understanding quadrilaterals, right? Okay. Come on, now I'm going to test your memory, whether how much you are remembering, how much you left. Next class, I'll keep linear equations, children. Children, our students got extremely good result in class 10. All our students scored more than 90%, children. Maximum 98, and all kids in the class more than 90% in math
Ma'am,
and
10th
science.
grade. 10th
10th
grade,
grade,
ma'am.
beta, 10th grade, CBSE
Ma'am,
results.
CBSE. Okay.
Yeah. One student, Aditya, he is not responded, but maybe I'm thinking he's the bright student in the class. He can score more than 98, but the parents are not responded. Maybe they are moved to some other country, they said. That's why phone is not connected. Still, we are waiting for that student. Rest all students more than 90%, 92, 93, 95, 96, 98. 97. These are the scores, really good scores, children. Yeah, I'm just sharing, children. 1 minute. How many questions you can, children? I think I'm not sure. It's easy quiz only. Can play properties. I should give, because properties only you can forget the things about properties of quadrilaterals. You please do this. Meanwhile, I'll search for properties of quadrilaterals. Yes. Did you get the results? Yeah, please join quickly, children. Please join. Good to be joined. Oh, all 5 joined. Who else not yet joined? Harshit, Shrestha, Pranav, Arush. Arush, please. Harish, Sriniket. Congratulations, Sriniket. You did yesterday. Test was extremely good. And Ashwath. Yes,
Thanks,
everyone joined. Good. Please keep it up. Next, one more
Ma'am,
student need to
you
join.
can
One more student. Who is that one more? Arush, are you joining? Arush?
Arish.
I think Arush or Pranav. Pranav joined.
Ma'am, Pranav joined, I think. Yes, ma'am. Or
Okay, Arush, join quickly. Okay, you please
Ma'am, you
start
can.
the question. Nana. Yes, very good stress stuff. Very good. Yes, completed students, you can leave children. Completed students, you can leave children. Others, please complete it, then you can leave.
Yes, ma'am. First one quiz is done. First quiz.
Really, you're doing very well, children. Very good. Because a very competitive way you're thinking and good. You can completed students, you can leave. Bye, children. Have a good day.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.